The price of gold, the weight of the soul. Rest a while, my friend. The Lion's Tavern has drifted again. It slips quietly between worlds, not announced by storm or by magic, but by need. Tonight it rests against the stone walls of Riva, where waves from the Sea of the Winds press against ancient towers, and lanterns flicker across rain-slick streets. Ships at harbor glitter with treasures, gold, silk, jeweled promises. Yet inside the tavern, inside these warm walls, there is no ledger, no bargaining, no price. Only warmth, only stories, only people trying to remember how to feel full again. Take a seat, breathe. Tonight we speak not of gold, but of wealth, the kind you can measure and the kind you cannot. Act 1. The Merchant of Things. 2 nights ago he arrived, a merchant, layers of velvet, polished boots, rings on every finger. He did not ask for a seat, he simply took one. He ordered nothing, only stared at the fire, as though it could answer questions he had long avoided. He had traveled from Cherek, where strength is currency, to Algeria, where caravans race beneath endless grasslands, and then to Drosnia, where cleverness fills purses faster than truth. Everywhere he went, gold followed him, yet he was empty. He leaned towards the flames and whispered almost to himself, I have more than I have ever dreamed of, and yet I feel like I own nothing. I asked him softly, when did your heart become a ledger? He did not answer, but he returned the next night. He noticed every detail, the creak of the tavern's oak floors, the smell of salt and warm bread, the soft golden light reflecting on worn tables, and the subtle sway of lanterns as the wind brushed the harbor. All of it unnoticed before, all of it free. Act 2. The Mirror of the Soul. The next night he returned. No rings, no velvet, just a simple coat. Eyes that looked lighter. He sat near the entrance this time, where people come and go, where stories begin. A caravaner from Algeria played a slow tune on a reed flute. The notes drifted into the tavern, blending with the crackle of fire and the hum of voices. An old Riven fisherwoman mended nets, her hands careful, rhythmic, strong despite years of toil. She hummed a tune older than any gold coin, older than kingdoms. A child traced shapes into the candle wax, lost in a world she alone could see. He watched, and for the first time in years, he looked. He asked the fisherwoman, why mend nets that may never be used? She smiled, her eyes soft. Because someone will. Not everything you fix is meant for you. He looked at the child, whispering, she owns nothing, and yet she is richer than I have ever been. No one answered. The tavern let the moment speak. Slowly, painfully, he began to understand. Gold can build walls, but kindness builds bridges. Gold can open doors, but only love invites someone in. Riches can buy comfort, but meaning brings peace. And perhaps the greatest truth, you cannot hold both greed and wonder in the same heart. He lingered by the fire, letting these truths settle. He noticed the weight of his gold coin pouch, heavy in his mind, and realized that it never carried what truly mattered most. Act 3. Wealth that does not exist. The next night he returned again, not for treasure, not for lessons, just to be. He helped the fisherwoman mend her nets. He learned the Algerian song from the flute player. He helped the child build her candlelight kingdom, not with coins, but with patience and attention. No one clapped, no music swelled, but something inside of him shifted. The Lion's Tavern does not show miracles, it shows truth, slow, gentle, unassuming. He realized true wealth is not measured by what fills your pockets, it is measured by what fills your life. Connection, presence, purpose, love. Before leaving, he placed his coin pouch on the bar, not to prove himself, not to seek recognition. He gave it to help strangers, lost souls, weary travelers, those seeking rest. And when he walked out into the cold, riven wind, he felt lighter, not poorer, because he had discovered real wealth is not what you take, it is what you carry in your heart. The tavern will drift again to kingdoms where coin is counted more than care, where wealth is confused with worth. But for tonight, it rests in Riva, among nets, lanterns, songs, and the kind of treasure that never rusts. And so, my friend, as the tavern drifts onward, remember this: gold can fill a chest, silver can glint in sunlight, a house can shelter your body, a coin can open doors, but none of it can warm your soul. None of it can steady a trembling heart. None of it can give you the peace that comes from being seen and being understood, or knowing that you belong. True wealth, spiritual wealth, lives quietly. It lives in the courage to forgive. It lives in the love you give, even when no one is watching. It lives in the moments you choose presence over possession and compassion over convenience. A life measured in gold can crumble. A life measured in care, in purpose, in connection, endures. So, my friend, treasure your coins if you must, but remember, never forget to treasure the weight you carry within, because that is a wealth that no storm can wash away, no thief can take, no kingdom can claim. And when you walk away from this tavern, let it guide you, not your purse, but your heart. And until next time, thank you for watching these videos. You are deeply appreciated, and the tavern doors are always open to you. Take care, my friends.